just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people. Don't come at us, people.
Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. For goodness sakes, how are all of you fine folks today? Good morning, good morning. It's another Monday, Respun Day. How are all of you fine folks? Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. Boy, we got a lot to go over. Hi, Faves. How are you, Faves? And my four sons, Mr. Goop. And, of course, the puzzler, Jerry Schneider. How are you? How are you, Brenda? Roundman, good morning. How are you? Maria P., good morning to you, my friend. Here and after, Lisa Ratz. Good morning. The Walrus Hunter, Stacy Schmidt. 215 of you here. Please tickle the like button as you come in. How are you? Emma Furry Rose. Okay. First time for me. Okay. Well, good. First time for me trying to read your name. Hi, Christy, aka Popcorn. How are you? And Andrea Starkey. Of course, don't forget the Body Watchers here. Rick Reed, how are you? Stephen Bear, Crystal's here. Good morning to you, Crystal. And let's see, Volstorm's here. How are you, Roxanne? We got so much today. Jack's mom just gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. Remember, we like Jack's mom. All right. And they work hard for their money. So thank Jack's mom for those 5 gifted memberships. If you get one of those, thank her, give her a hug, a peck on the cheek, a little tap on the caboose, if you get consent. Of course, thank you, Jack's mom. And remember, we're the Clown Loser show over here, but we do the best we can. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Gabe over to your house to, power wash your sidewalks, of course. Hi, Christy Nunya. How are you? Happy is here. Happy. Jaws. UK Me. How are you? Sue Scat. Deftones. Andy. Don't forget Ketchup will be here as well today. Pamela. BK is going to be here. 259 of you here. Pamela now. Hello. Metal Mom. And Brenda. By the way, quite a few of you, I know I'm a little behind. Casino Penguin. Mama Bear Leah. Thank you for being here. I know I'm a little bit behind. I know a lot of you have sent me emails and stuff. I just been, let's just say, busy lately. I've been busy. Jen keeps it real with the $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend, for the $1.49 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Texas Siren. The nice Lisa. How are you, my friend? Stacy Schmidt, of course. Oh, and my Johnny Veterans here. How are you? How are you all? Disabled Dahlia, Attitude, Mark Van Loofit. How are you, Lynn, in 71? And I will kind of get into the crux of the day a little bit. Nemesis is here, and Ketchup will be here in about, let's say 10 minutes or so. Hi, Tammy. How are you? And Nancy, good morning. Good morning. I have a FLEACAP for you all, of course, in a little bit. I will have a FLEACAP for you at the end of the show. Now, last night was an interesting show. See, we started it out. Hi, Big Bob and Johnny D. We started it out with hating on Tug, just J Hip, Megan Fox, and Tammy J, of course, and of course Tammy J. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, they're not happy with Tammy J, and well, they may not be happy today. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not have Tammy J on the show today. However, sit tight. Just J Hip has a bunch to share from Tammy J. All right. And I have a feeling this is just going to be the crux of the beginning. All right. It's just going to be the crux of things that I will be sharing, reading, and talking to you guys all about. So do be prepared for that. The thing is, when someone's threatening to sue you, it can be scary at times. You don't know what direction to go in. You're worried. And when someone's going to place these threats on you, well, let's just say, I have Tammy J's back. All right. These are threats, all right, that she's making, promises, one might say. They're controlling, they're bullying, and we're going to get to all of that, but I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait for Ketchup to get here. I'm going to read through some super chats and gifted memberships, of course. But I do have stuff. I have, let's just say some fun stuff, some private information from Tammy J, some fun stuff. And then also, I will be going through the cease and desist letters sent to Tammy J. All right, so we will be going through that, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. We're going to get to that, of course, because it's goofy and silly. It's bullying and attacking tactics. Kim Dodds gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Kim Dodds. She works hard for her money. We like Kim Dodds. And remember, we're clown losers over here. But when I have the goods, I bring the goods. Thank you, Kim Dodds. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Once again, we always start our show off a little slow here as we wait for Ketchup to show up and we kind of read through things. Of course, Auntie M gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Auntie M. If you get one of those, thank Auntie M. She works hard for her money, and we appreciate Auntie M, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Meow. It didn't work the same without Chup Chup. Hey, Clark Stark, how are you, my friend? How are you, Clark? We got a lot of good stuff, some funny stuff, but we always start the show off this way. You know, Tug, they all do super chats at the end of the show. We do ours right here as they come in, and usually at the beginning here. Crystal Blue Waters gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Crystal. If you get one of those, thank Crystal. She works hard for her money. We like Crystal. She's pretty awesome. And if you don't like Crystal, there's something wrong with you. Thank you so much, Crystal. Remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Squirt Dump over to your house to clean out your bird cages. Hey, Candy Girl, happy Mother's Day. By the way, belated to all of you fine mothers out there. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Of course, I did not stream yesterday. I had to see my own mother, of course, so we did do that. Mr. Landfill gifted 10 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Mr. Landfill. And if you get one of those, thank Mr. Landfill. He works hard for his money, and we appreciate Mr. Landfill for 10 more gifted memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. And remember, we're clown losers over here, but if you don't like the show, that's okay. I do give a members-only stream every single Friday morning, and we're returning to boxing. we're returning to Redneck Boxing this Friday. Oh, yeah, we got a whole new episode of Redneck Boxing. Sit tight, folks. It'll be a good one. I didn't see them doing this last night over on the Flea Show. I didn't see where they were going through all of their super chats. They should try that. It's a lot funner. Thank you so much, my fine friends. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Nancy gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those from Nancy, thank Nancy. We like Nancy. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool, and I like Nancy. Hey, Souls Girl, Jesus is Lord. How are you, my friend? Yes, thank you so much. And hey, Deb in Michigan, how are you? Yes, thank you so much, Dancy. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Gabe over to your house to stink up the garage with some, with some pot. Oh, yeah. Will Tammy J be on People Watch again? I would imagine at some point in time, I'm sure we will be able to convince her to come back to People Watch. I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. You know what? The girl's been through enough for the last 3 days. Give it some time. Give it some time. There's no rush. There's no rush. Something to bark about says, good morning. Would appreciate prayers today. Found out I have lung cancer and get the plan today. I know the broken rib was meant to be so they could catch it very early. Also, my mini donkey died Friday while I was at the dog show. That's terrible something to bark about. My goodness, prayers to something to bark about. That is terrible. That is just terrible. We will be praying for something to bark about. My goodness, my friend. I hope all is well. You keep us updated on how you are doing. We do care about you. My goodness, something to bark about. Always keep us notified on what's going on. And remember that we will be thinking of you. So you do have us here. All right. And we do have you in our mind. By the way, I have a friend here. I don't know if you've met her before.
Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline, spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck, serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary, the Tammy J kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get swayed. Feisty on the mic, every word got bite. You came for mile, you won't ask tonight. Yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe, it's about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
I'm passing, babe, it's about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
What? Chup's here. Hey, Chup.
Hey, Jay. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yes, and by the way, Badger John says, thanks to all the people who donated to the fundraiser on Saturday. Absolutely. Over $4,000 was raised for Mike Maricini. From all of you fine folks from Mike Maricini's legal fund, thank you for raising that money for Mike Maricini. Thank you, Badger John.
You guys are amazing. You always get me in my feels when you guys show your support for us or for other people in need. It's just amazing.
Yes, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Hi, how are you?
I'm so sorry, Jerry.
What happened to Jerry? Oh, finally, morning Ketchup. Oh, yeah, Jerry's finally here. MQSS is here. Yes, and Ozark Teller, Tammy, and the Crafting Disasters here. Hello, you fine folks. And the French Psycho is here. Now, I wanted to mention a few things. Now, you watched the show last night.
Uh-huh.
I was a little
I struggled on last night's show.
Well, I actually had to call Tammy J last night.
Yeah.
I said, Tammy, I said, I feel bad you weren't able to be a part of this show where Paint Chips was on, of course, talking about child.
Again.
Yeah, and then he was able to talk about child genital, and then he was able to go on to talk about more Epstein Island and child. And I apologize to Tammy J that she wasn't able to be on that wonderful show and sit through all of that, where I believe even Fleabag was quite uncomfortable with what Paint Chips was pulling up on her show. I tell you,
I think she should give him access to share whatever he wants. That's what I think.
This guy's going to get her canceled before anyone else does. My God, this guy literally is going to get her canceled all by himself, just like he did his buddy Vomit. We don't have to do crap over here. No. They'll handle this all on their own. They're very. Oh my God, it was terrible. And she started off the show, of course, railing against Tug and of course Tammy J. But then Paint Chips came on and saved the day, I guess, for Tammy, one might say, because she had to switch topics, because then of course it's all about Paint Chips, then of course it's a whole new thing. It's a whole different ball game once he enters the show. And then she he took over, one might say. Melissa says, good day, everyone. Thank you for the 5, Melissa. Thank you, my friend. I also see Denise Melaminoff is here. How are you? And Gracia, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Angela Quinn, how are you? Hey, Taz, Lisa Clay. But like I said, I got a ton of messages, a ton of emails, a ton of stuff. As one might imagine, though, Ketchup, I've been a little busy lately. I've been, one might say, a little bit busy.
Yeah, well.
Well, you know what I found funny? So they send Tammy J a cease and desist. Now, let's bear in mind, cease and desist from what? She hadn't done anything.
I have no idea. I've been trying to figure that out ever since. Tammy hasn't said one negative thing or one thing, period.
It's a premature cease and desist from future things you might do. All right. So, no, it's a preemptive cease and desist. Okay. I haven't seen it done this way before. Then she is told she cannot share an email that she received from FLEASA with anyone else.
Apparently, she doesn't understand that once you send someone an email or text message or whatever you want to call it, it becomes their property to do with what they wish.
She can publish it in a newspaper if she wants to. She can do whatever she wants to do with it.
I don't see her doing that, but she could if she wanted.
Yes, she can do whatever she wants with your email. That's not how this works. No. I understand that she's probably going to try and do something dumb, like, I'm going to sue Tammy J now. She sent it over to J-Hip. And it's like, okay, go do that. All right. But at the same time, you sent her an email. That's now her email. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. All right.
I have a question, Jay. She keeps saying, like, her lawyer told her to do this. Her lawyer told her to do that. Well, then why didn't her lawyer send the cease and desist letters?
Well, once again, that's what I would be confused about. Why not just have your lawyer do it? But no, she sent it herself, a non-officer of the court, sending random email to random person, advising them to cease and desist an action they have not done. I'm sorry, I'm failing on this one to follow the logic of what she is talking about. But Mama Bear Leah says, I hope everyone had a happy Mother's Day. And we love you, clown losers. We love you too,
Mama Bear Leah.
Did you have a good Mother's Day? To you. Did you have a good Mother's Day, by the way?
Oh, yes, I did. Thank you for asking. You didn't say anything yesterday when you called, so I thought you forgot. But I let it slide because I was impressed that you actually took the day off to go see your mom.
Yes, I took the day off, and I had a rough day yesterday. I had a rough day.
Were you not feeling good?
Well, the new medication, really not doing the sleeping thing, has not been going well for me.
Oh, no.
So it was a struggle yesterday, but we got through it. I got through work last night because I do have to go to work. Thank you, Mom Leah. I have to go to work like the rest of you to make sure that John Crook and Elemental P don't starve to death because, of course, they can't work for themselves. They need just J Hip, of course. Now, I noticed in the chat the night before, Elemental P, all right, she goes in and says about Tammy J, I can't believe someone would flip like this just for money. Pot calling kettle black there, kid. I mean, what people will do for money. She ran to Tug about money, all right? And then she turns on Tug and threatens Tug. She has done everything in her life for money. Then they try and threaten Tammy J with a child. They're like, Tammy J turned on John Crook and Elemental P and Harley Grace. What the hell did Tammy J do to any of these people? She came in people watch stream. My God, the audacity of these people. And, you know, quite frankly, as I told Tammy J, Tammy, you don't have a thing to worry about. If these people want to sue you, they can sue you all they want. Just J Hip is here. I will crowdfund this with Tug and Megan Fox. Of course we will.
And I will happily help.
And quite frankly, to go even further, I will start up a GoFundMe, all right, for legal fees, and I'll throw in the first $10,000, all right, and we'll go from there, all right? So, no, I'm not worried about this.
I need a legal fund too, okay?
Yeah, you didn't even get a cease and desist. That's BS.
I know. I always get left out of the shit.
Yeah, it's the same with Star. Yeah.
I know, Star too.
Why doesn't Shizzy and Mr. Coop get one? This is terrible. It's terrible.
I don't know. Coop got a wrench though somehow, supposedly.
I heard he got a wrench.
I call BS on that whole deal too. Because if anybody hacked into her YouTube that didn't like her, they wouldn't be giving out wrenches. They would delete her whole freaking channel.
Oh, yeah, they definitely would. But no, Tammy J will be taken care of because I just saw them attack somebody for hanging out with somebody else. And, you know, there's other things to point out. Now, one thing we do know, I have known Tammy J since I was 4 years old, right? Now, when Jeremy Hales found out that, you know, I knew Tammy J since I was 4 years old, Jeremy Hales gave Just J Hip a lot of money. Okay. And, you know, Just J Hip planted Tammy J over there as a mole. Of course. All right. Playing the long game here, Ketchup. All right. Now, me and Tammy J, I thought she was taking her job a little serious over there because she said a couple mean things about J Hip, and then J Hip said a couple mean things about her. We had a little falling out while she was a mole. Okay. Of course. And then what happened? Well, the case got dismissed, and Jeremy, he called me up and he said, Jay, we need to pull Tammy J out. We need to get her out while we can. And we put out a 5-week deal of kindness and pulled Tammy J to safety to get her back with Just J Hip, her best friend since I was 4 years old. Of course, after we planted this mole, by the way, I will fall on the sword and die on that story on this show. Of course, because if I can make you look goofy and stupid, I'll make you look goofy and stupid. Now, you know what happened. You remember when Ray said I was stalking him? And I was outed. Me and Clark were outed because Jeremy Hales was paying me and Clark Stark to stalk Ray. You know, we had to come up with the whole story to try and protect ourselves because, oh my God, we were outed. And that's what we did. But now the same thing has happened. Tammy J, the mole that Just J Hip planted in the long game that we had been working out since I was 4 years old. Now, I also want to remind you of another thing, Ketchup. You know, when I was younger, I was 7 years old, and Tammy J was walking me to school because we both live here in Nebraska, of course. All right. She lived very close to Just J Hip. And she was walking me to school, and I was holding her hand, of course, because, you know, I was only 7.
Shut up, Jay.
Hey. This true story. Now, hang on. She had asked me at the time. She said, Jay, do you think you're ever going to do like a YouTube show or anything like that in your future? And I said to her, I said, well, TJ, it hasn't been invented yet, but I have a feeling there's a good chance I'm going to be doing the YouTube thing if it becomes a thing and is invented. She's like, I just knew you'd have it in it. I knew you would be a good fit for it. And so, of course, Tammy J had the foresight to see that in the future, there's a good chance I could plant her as the mole with all of the money Jeremy Hales gave me. Now, Jeremy Hales gave me $30,000. Of course, that's very clear.
Right.
And
Well-
I gave Tammy J because she had to go in deep, right? She was in there deep. I
Mhm.
gave her 20 of that $30,000. Very clear. Very clear.
Did you? Did
Oh,
you?
oh yeah, she was making out pretty good over there. But I knew she was in deep.
Well, you know what I find funny? That they didn't even know that Tammy is a retired undercover FBI agent.
I know they didn't even figure that out. Oh my!
I mean, you would think with all of their Googling that they would have found out that already, like long time ago. Just saying.
GOOGLE.com. Google it. Now, of course, I've put Tammy J in quite the pickle because of what I say over here. Quite the pickle she's in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Fleabag. All right, I don't understand if you don't get the gig. But see, I do a comedy show and an entertainment show over here. You should try it. It's quite successful. You should give it a whirl. But yes, no, the storyline of Tammy J and J. Yes, Candy Girl. You know, I don't know if you know this. At one point in time, we even got married. She was I was her first husband. Didn't work
For
out.
Christ's sake, Jay.
Didn't work out.
These idiots are believing everything you're saying because she's so dumb that she just listens to what these dummies tell her and she doesn't even watch the show. And then she goes on her stream and repeats the stuff as fact and makes a complete ass out of herself.
Nope, this is 100% true. Chop chop. Don't be trying to play, but don't be trying to play the buffer. Don't be trying to me from this. Just have very clearly 100%
I'm
honest.
sorry, I'm giving her excuses. My bad.
Tammy J doesn't deserve any of the bad vibes that the what the hells are putting out there. No one has control over what she does. Anyone is welcome here as long as they respect the host and the chat. Everyone is.
Damn right.
You don't see me. I'm not picking on people over here. I have fun with everybody. And here's what's funny. They were talking about how Tammy J came over here for money. She didn't want any money.
No.
There was never that discussion. We were having fun and joking around, and Dragon's Gravy said in the chat, I will give $100 if we see Tammy J on panel for People Watch. That would be awesome because they think she's funny. And so she came on panel, and Dragon's Gravy did exactly what Dragon's Gravy said he would do. He did exactly that. And what did I do? Exactly what I said I would do. I gave Tammy J $100. I sent it in a Cash App immediately. All right, I have her Cash App, I think, rolling right across the top of my screen because I don't care.
And I sent her the Cash App money that I pledged to have her come on, and she sent mine back. She wouldn't keep it. So
Hi,
she's
Andy.
clearly not doing this just for the money.
Yeah, hi, Andy Brothers. How are you? And then she said something even more insane. Hi, Grumpy OB. How are you? Lurkers Unite. Then she said something even more insane. I guarantee you in the long run, she could have made a lot more money over here. Really? You had paint chips on the show. I mean...
Yeah, and really? When? After she turns 80? Like, I mean, and she's supposed to put in 20 years, 30 years first. It's like a pension.
On your dying channel? I'm sorry. And here's the thing, though. She takes everything verbatim. So Tammy J said, I just wanted to come over here and have fun. So Fleabag then equates that to, Oh, so apparently Tammy J never laughed over here. I could pull up like 1,000 instances when she laughed. Okay.
Who said that? Nobody said that.
No, she just said she wanted to have fun with us because we're fun people. And so that's all we did. All right. By the way, all right. She just wanted to hang out. And I don't know if you know this, but yes, I've talked to Tammy J on the phone many a times. All right, up until this point, and I don't care if I can say that. Okay, I have talked to her a lot, and Ketchup has, because why? These people went out and what did they say to Tammy J the minute she came on One People Watch? F you, F you, F you. Don't say anything about me. That's what you get out of FLEASA. F you, F you, F you. Don't say anything about me. That's not how this works. All right. I'm sorry because we're reacting. See, my show this morning came on after your show last night. I'm reacting and debunking your ass. All right. I understand that you went on before me. See, so you started it by talking about me. I'm debunking your ass. All right. Because I'm on after you now, after you reacting. Because I guess that's how this works. Am I not mistaken?
That's true. You come on after her. So you need to be the one to have the final word to debunking the asses.
That's right. That's right.
That's how it works.
Mom
right?
Bear Leah did give 10 just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Mom Bear Leah. And thank you if you get one of those. Thank Mom Bear Leah. She works hard for money. We like Mama Bear Leah. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Meow. By the way, there are 482 of you already here today. And yes, I do have some fun stuff to share. I'm also going to go through the cease and desist letter that's completely illegal for Tammy J to send to her per se lawyer. Okay, this is an odd move. But oh, by the way, we should do something else because I do like to do this because I like faves.
Yeah, I see that mess. Name in the blue, I'm the one they test. One quick click, cold vibe refreshed. If you're trolling here, better say it with your chest. Hey, blue red swinging, I have my favorites. Keep it calm, keep it clean, I'ma save it. If you came for the chaos, you'll hate this. Blue range gang in the chat, can you rate this?
Time to assert some order. This rank symbolizes my control.
Thank you, bro, for popping in. I appreciate that. If Tammy J is married to Jay, then that means she's Miyagi's. So, well, yeah. And Venom. Miyagi's also Venom. I'm married to everybody over here, I tell you. It's a rough life for just J-Hip, I tell you. I'm surrounded by women. All right. Oh, boy, I tell you. By the way, Tammy J, I just want you to know, you have nothing to worry about. You are fine. Nice work on the fundraiser, Jay and Ketchup. Thank you. Actually, Star was with me on the fundraiser.
Yeah, Star was on Saturday.
Yeah, it was Saturday. It was Jay and Star. Yeah, we did $4,000. I gifted $1,000.
Crazy. I had Saturday and Sunday off.
Yeah, I know, with Mother's Day. And now my mother didn't have a great Mother's Day. You know.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
Well, I mean, she did, but no, the funny thing is, it's like my brother showed up, my older brother. I wasn't there yet. And he showed up, but they were walking out the door to go get a bite to eat. So they met with him for 5 minutes, because like, all right, we're leaving. All right. Then, of course, my sister, her whole family has the flu. So they weren't over. All right. And then I showed up later on, of course. But yeah, there wasn't like the whole thing. And then my sister-in-law, she's getting ready to go on a trip, and because they had been around my sister, she didn't want to show up and end up getting sick or anything because they're going on a trip in 2 days. So no, it was 5 minutes with my brother, and then I showed up for an hour and a half or so, 2 hours, whatever it was, and that's what she got. But no, she's fine, of course. But no, it wasn't the plan that it was supposed to be. It just things get derailed sometimes because kids get sick, and that's how it is. JJ Bean is the pimp daddy. Dang right, man. 495 of you here now. 495 of you here now.
Wow.
Now, I do want to say this, though. I do want to say this because we are going to
like button.
Oh, do that. Oh, by the way, did you hear? I don't know if you heard this story about Just J Hip, but
probably. But which one?
Well, just J Hip. I do stuff too, and little present for Stacy Nat. Mama always said there had minutes like this. See, I was using the biddet. Where the biddet at the sea? The biddet. You got to keep it clean in there. Ketchup.
Where are you? But you always sit down when you go. So where are you supposed to sit in there?
You figure it out. Hi, Ellie Riddle. How are you, my friend? Hi, Terror Bear. How are you? Yeah, just J Hip. I have my own biddet. This is right outside my house. With it's at the Sea of Nebraska. In the Sea of Nebraska, yes.
I'm calling the Department of Natural Resources because you're contaminating the freshwater supply.
See, look, Stacy, look, I was using your biddet. Stacy. That would definitely do the job, right, Stacy? Tight line again, too, says, I got in touch with my inner self today. I swear I'll never use single-ply toilet paper ever again. Oh, boy, that sounds terrible. Ooh, single-ply. Yikes. Thank you. Thank you, Tight Line, for one might say TMI, but thank you. Hey, we're already at 1.3 giveaways today of giveaways we don't do. but hey, well, at least you installed it. Yes, I installed it, Stacy. I installed it. It was good.
She's like, not mine.
I wanted to share you guys in on some details about Tammy J. Now, this is just the opening part. We haven't even gotten to the cease and desist, and we're going to get to that. But sit tight. But let me give you some Tammy J tidbits. Now, her favorite color is. You want to guess on this one?
It's purple.
It's purple. Do you know what her favorite food is?
I don't know her favorite pickles.
Oh no, I'm filling you.
I don't know her favorite food. I just only heard her say she likes pickles on the
she
show.
Does like pickles, but I'm filling you guys in on some of the deets because remember, she's not supposed to be sharing any deets. And the thing is, Fleabag knows about this stuff, and now she shared it backstage with Fleabag, and now she shared it with me too. This is terrible, Tammy. This is terrible, TJ. You're gonna get in some trouble. Now she likes a good ribeye steak. Yes, as we're breaking out the deets, a good ribeye steak is what Tammy J likes. All right, that's another good one. Now you know who she likes to hang out with.
Who?
Well, just guess.
You.
No, well, she does like to hang out with her hubby. That's what she said.
Oh, well, I mean, of course.
So just J Hip. Just JF, of course. And she's got all those aliases, though. She's got all those aliases, though, and they're still vetting their chit on that stuff. So all the aliases. So yeah, there is that. Now I have some more deets that she sent over to me on email. All right, on email, so that way I could share them. She does like to travel. She likes to travel. Oh, well, that's interesting. And she would like to go to Ireland. Ireland.
Did she talk to her lawyer before she sent this to you?
Well, I am her per se lawyer. So technically, she's sharing this in confidence. Oh, wait, I'm breaking the attorney-client privilege right now. This is terrible. Terrible. Oh, no, Tammy. I'm in a heap over here, TJ. Look what you did. Look what you did for your formal sister wives marriage certificate with JJ Beans at $19.99 plus shipping and handling to Cash App at Just J Hip. Oh, yes, definitely, Mama Bear Leah. Thank you. And don't forget, you can also send money via Cash App to Tammy J. All right, because why not?
Or Jay.
Or Chop, or Star, or Rosalind Duke, or
Rogue,
or anyone who is in my banner somewhere scrolling across the top. Thank you, Mom Bear Leah. Thank you for the 5. Just wait till we get to this wonderful cease and desist letter. Wonderful. It's wonderful. Now, do you want to know what kind of candy she likes?
Yeah, what kind?
Well, guess.
Well, I mean, there's a million different kinds of candy. I don't know. I'm going to go with my favorite is Kit Kat.
Nope, you're wrong.
Okay, well, what? You're setting me up for failure here. Just tell me already. You're cheating.
Oh, she likes M&Ms. M&Ms. You know what her favorite flavor of M&M is?
Regular or peanut, though? Regular or peanut?
Regular, and also her favorite flavor is blue.
Oh, okay. I always eat the green ones last.
Oh, yeah. No, she likes the blue ones. She likes the blue M&Ms. All right. Once again, just nailing out a lot of this very, very personal information that was shared with Fleabag backstage. This is illegal. She's going to get sued over this. This is terrible. I say.
Barcorn, Leghorn.
Well, she also does like her grandbabies. I don't know if you know that. Very, very intimate, because she was told, don't share anything intimate. But she does like her grandbabies. Oh boy. Now she's in a heap.
Oh, you're getting personal now. Now we're in trouble.
Tammy, you're sharing the personal, intimate stuff. The intimate stuff. TJ, this is terrible for Tammy J. I don't think she can come back from this damaging information. Blue has a different flavor. Don't you mean favorite color? They all taste the same. No, Liz Barnes. Nope, they're all different. Just J Hips tested them out. Blue is a little different than red.
It's got a different poisonous dye on it.
Fleabag. Tammy J spilling the beans over here. Tammy J is spilling the beans. Dang it. Hey, Kelly Rager, how are you? But I am actually going to. I told Tammy J I'm not going to pull it up on screen because I did not redact anything and I don't know what's all in it. All right, I just know I'm going to read it and we're going to get through it. But yes, we are going to go through this wonderful, wonderful cease and desist. All right, telling Tammy J what she can and cannot talk about in the future, and also to cease and desist from doing nothing yet. But
yeah, what you can talk about for the rest of your life to anybody you ever have known or will ever meet.
Yes.
Just saying.
Basically, the thing about the whole deal is, all right. Well, one of the main things is if you are ever over on Fleabag Show, Fleabag Show, you have to make sure that for the rest of your life, you do what she says. Hi, Tammy J. How are you? TJ's
Hey,
here.
Tammy J.
TJ! Oops, I missed her. It went by too fast. TJ! How are you, TJ, by the way?
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens in flight. Pens in flight. One shot mind. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Catching every word like a 0 to 0. Highlighters flash. Backs in a row. If you wanna remember, she's the pro you call. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Turning every stream to a power show. From doodles to deadlines, watch it go. Tammy J. Tammy J. Note taking hero.
Oh, let me guess, Tammy J's just here for the money. Jesus shit. I mean, this woman is so controlling. She did an entire FU stream and then sent a cease and desist before she did anything ever to Fleabag. The bullshit that comes out of this woman's mouth. And I'm going to be honest with you, Fleabag. JJ, where's my money, damn it?
She thinks that you gave Tammy J birthday money that we raised for her birthday. And she's like, where's my birthday money, Jay? Send it over here.
Oh, yeah.
You chicken. I bet you won't do it.
You got till the 19th. I ain't sending you shit. All right, I've seen what you do with money. Yeah, you got $100,000 and purchased a fence, a bunk of lumber, and freaking a Christmas party. Great job. That was a wonderful handling of the money. And then you put a family into bankruptcy, right? And
we're not even counting the second Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't. Oh, where you got the shower heads? That was amazing. Everyone needs a shower head. Jesus, woman. All right.
That's one hell of a gift, I tell you.
Heaven forbid. Can't say that because, she has all the accountability and she'll show it in court.
Sure.
Yeah.
People have been saying they don't believe her for all these months, over a year, almost 2 years now, or however long it's been. And to shut everyone up, all she had to do was show the proof, but she won't do it.
No, she won't show anything. No.
Anybody else would just show the proof.
No. And that's why I was saying that's what shocked me about LMNOP going in talking smack about Tammy J. Like, oh, I guess anyone will flip for money. I'm like, what? What? I mean, excuse me? I mean,
she's just pissed because she thinks that money should be hers.
Well, yes, I just want to thank everyone for your support. I did nothing wrong, but still got attacked showing her true colors. Very true. Very true. She did an entire FU stream, all right, about Tammy J, who hadn't done a damn thing to her.
Yeah, for no reason at all.
Yeah, other than come on our show, and then on top of it, she's like, "Oh, so you flipped because what? They gave you a costume and a cape, and $100, you cheap prostitute, or whatever." I mean, Jesus shit.
Well, Tammy said to me yesterday. She said they think I'm a $40 prostitute. I said, absolutely not. You're $100 holler. Don't ever say that.
Damn right. Damn right. Thank you, Mumberly. You're jealous of Tammy J's intro, Jay. Just saying. Dang right. No, we got the intro over here. You know, the funny thing about the whole story is, though, thank you, Mumberly. I am, and we
had. Megan. Hey, Clark.
Hi, Megan. Hi,
Did
Megan.
you notice Tammy's screen name or her at name? Did you even notice it?
No, I didn't.
Pull it up.
I have to go find it. It's the chat's going by so fast here. I'm looking. Let's see. Oh, well, yeah, she got. Oh, was it Tammy J 007?
Since they saying she's been a spy all this time, she might as well embrace it. That's what I said.
Darn right. You want to
embrace that shit.
You want to come up with some Conspiracy shit. Well, guess what? I'm right here for you, kid. All right, I'll make
No
you.
problem, Megan. If we're not done here, I'll just leave early.
We'll be done well before noon, Megan. Well, it'll be 11 o'clock your time. So, I don't know what time. Yeah, 11. No, I'll be done by 10:15, 10:30. Okay, 10:15, 10:30, because I do have a lot to get through today, only because of what the flea bags have done to my buddy, my best friend, one of my best buddies. My best buddies. We couple skated. We couple skated together. Best friends, holding hands. Yes.
Clark has a message for Tammy J.
What's Clark say?
He said, "Hey, Tammy J, please try to ignore the nasty, empty threats. You haven't done anything wrong. I look forward to further missions with you and Ketchup."
Well, here's the funny thing that happened that a lot of people don't know. And I wouldn't even say behind the scenes. All right. All we were doing is we would occasionally say, "Hi, Tammy J," because I noticed something along with Ketchup. It seemed like things weren't as fun over there.
It seemed like she was struggling.
Put yourself in her position. Hi, Venom. Put yourself in her position. Hey, Lake Warmer Lady Juliet. This has nothing to do with money. But imagine sitting there for 2, 3, 4 hours every single night that they do a stream. All they talk about is Jeremy Hale's hate, never anything different. But then Fleabag doesn't understand my show. She doesn't understand that I run 8 streams a week and only 3 of them involve Jeremy Hales. See, I do other stuff over here and she refuses to do other stuff. And when she does, it tanks. Then you add into it, you now got Squirt Dump over there cackling in your ear, all right, insanely loud all frickin' night, all right? And so you got to deal with that. Now she's getting migraines. Then Fleabag asks her a question, and she's got to sit there and try and answer it 3 times in a row before, you know, you finally just going, "Oh, F it, Jesus," you know, because she can't get an answer out because Slobby and Gabe and Squirt Dump, you know, talk right over her. How fun is that? That's not a fun show. Eventually it gets a little old. And eventually she's like, you know, Jay's funny and Ketchup's sweet and they're kind of nice. So I'm just going to do
I'm funny too.
No, well, yeah, you're funny too, but no, you're also sweet though. And you're really nice. And so, you know, it's just like one of those like, well, I'm going to do something else, you know, and have some fun and do a different thing. Of course, with FLEASA, she's like, "No, you can't." You know, here's the thing. Tammy J does not agree with everything Just J Hip even does on my show. She doesn't. However, we're adults and we can agree to disagree and still have some damn fun. We can do that. All right. Unfortunately, apparently certain people in this world are like, "Yeah, can't do that. That's terrible. That's garbage. You know, F you, flipper." And that's, you know
what? I challenge all the people in her chat to take a step back, look into some stuff on their own, and think about it. Stacy got to the point where she couldn't take it anymore over time, and it gradually started happening to Tammy. How come she's like lost 2 co-hosts so far?
She keeps
like
it.
There's so much more to this story that her chat hasn't even scratched the surface because they just believe everything she says.
Well,
just
that's the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Open your ears and your eyes and do your own research.
Well, and me and Tammy, we've talked behind the scenes. We don't sit around and agree on everything, but she does agree on certain things, and that is, it's fun to have fun sometimes, and you don't have to just sit around. Yes, don't forget Flutta and Stage Stutter.
Yeah, and Flutter. That's right.
And my Rosie girl.
Well, I don't know how Rosie feels, but I know she's friends with Stacy and Flutter, so
yeah,
we can throw her in there.
Yeah, and my non-gen. No, not non-gen.
No, I mean, I wish Nine Chins would really take a look, because I don't think he has even considered the idea of that he could
Oh,
be
you know
being
what?
lied to, or
I'm gonna be
anybody over there.
I'm gonna be honest with you with Nine Chins. He was quite the dick the other night too, to be honest with
He
you.
was.
And he had some wonderful things to say about Just J Hip.
And I thought he was Tammy's friend. It
Yeah.
was disappointing, as a matter of fact. Like all those people that were so happy to see her and sending her so much love in the chat, the very next day flipped in a second because Fleabag told them.
Yeah. And no, actually, Nine Chins disappointed me because no, he flipped right on her and he was doing the same thing. F her, she's made her bed, yada, yada, yada. All right. Over there on his massive channel with 165 subscribers, killing it, rocking it out. But no, he couldn't bother himself to not take digs because somebody wanted to hang out with someone who they may not even agree with. But we can be adults and do that. But no, they can't do that. Heaven for frickin' mid.
Right. There's a lot of people that don't agree on everything over here. But
yes.
It doesn't matter. We don't care. We make fun of everybody. No one's off limits over here. And if you can't take a joke, you're in the wrong stream. Period.
Exactly. Hey, Rick Friend's a member again. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Well, let me see. I got one other one.
Happy birthday, Simba.
Happy birthday, Simba. Wait, do I got to give Simba a birthday song? I think I have to give Simba a birthday song. You want a birthday song, Simba? Thank you, Faves, for the happy 60th to Simba. I'll give Simba a birthday song. Thank you, Faves. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Me. Wait, no. Me. I enjoy your show, Just Jay. I enjoy you, Michelle Campbell. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Dwayne's here. Hey, Dwayne, I hope you're doing well.
Terry, but do some research because I honestly think that you guys don't even consider the fact that you could be getting lied to or manipulated.
Yeah, you don't have to leave, Terry Bear. I
don't ever want you to leave. Everybody's welcome here as long as everybody's respectful to one another.
No, you're cool, Terry Bear. You do whatever you do, my friend. We just hang out here and I tell what I know. All right.
I just thought it was sad that everybody turned on Tammy without her even saying a word.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sad. Thank you, Faves. Oh, by the way, for Simba. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special, but you're special to us. But outside of this chat, you'll have to go ask people personally. My guess is probably, maybe not. I don't know. Thank you, Simba. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And you're loved over here. Now, I'm not going to pull this up on the screen because I didn't redact it, but I will start reading a little bit of what's going on here. Hang on, where's it at? I gotta find it. Oh man, why did it go away? Give me one sec here. Oh, there it is. So it says to Tammy J, this letter is a formal demand that you immediately cease and desist from sharing, disclosing, discussing, publishing, transmitting, forwarding, repackaging, or otherwise communicating any information, written, verbal, electronic, recorded, implied, summarized, screenshotted, or otherwise concerning me, my husband, my personal life, my business channel, my team, backstage matters, private communications, internal business information, or any related parties with any third party. Okay, so now as you can see right now, Tammy J has been advised that she's done nothing wrong, but she has to stop doing these things. You following with me right now? 550 of you here. If you tickle that like, 60 of you here. Please hit that like button for Just J Hip. That's where we're at so far. So far, she can't do anything she hasn't done yet. Okay. This demand specifically includes, but not limited to, communications with Jeremy Hales, What the Hells, Martha, George Risk, Deanna West, Jay Hipsher, the Umbrella Guy, Rosalind Duke, or any other individual, social media account creator, business entity, or intermediary acting on their behalf. So, you cannot have communications with Just J Hip. According to Fleabag, she cannot communicate with me because it's part of the cease and desist that she sent. Are you serious? You're telling her that she can't talk to me? She can do whatever she wants to do. She has free, when you send someone a cease and desist, you don't get to take away their free will. You don't take control of their life. This is insane to even send this to somebody who's done nothing wrong to you. It's insane for you to send such a thing. This is a threat. This is harassment. I'll tell you that right now. And I can't wait. You file a lawsuit against Tammy J, you're going to find yourself screwed, my friend. She's done nothing to you, but you picked a fight. You ordered her to do stuff. You ordered her to do stuff because of things she didn't even do. Marcy Collins, member for 9 months. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, what an absolute idiot Fleabag is. This is terrible. Uh-oh, Jay's on a rage. I'm not on a rage. I'm proving a point here today. She goes on. This restriction also implies to the contents of this cease and desist letter itself. You are not authorized to share, forward, discuss, publish, post, summarize, screenshot, stream, or otherwise disclose this letter or its contents to any third party except to your own licensed attorney for the purpose of obtaining legal advice. Screw you. You sent an email. It's her email now. You don't own her email. All right. You don't all of a sudden own Tammy J, whatever her email account is. You don't control what she can and cannot do. You sent an email, dummy. The minute you send an email, Tammy J owns the email. That's her email, dummy. You're not an officer of the court. This has been not restricted by the court. Tammy J can do whatever she wants to do with the email you send her, dummy. All right? That's called the law. That's how this works. She's not restricted because you say so. This is the type of crap that is bullying and harassing. This is what Fleabag does. She doesn't get her way. All right? Somebody that she knows likes another person and she don't like it, so she harasses and tries to bully. Well, you're not going to bully my TJ. You are not going to bully my TJ. All right? Trust me on this. I will always protect my TJ because, quite frankly, this is bullshit, what you just sent over to Tammy J. And I'll be honest with you. This is the thing she was trying to do. She was trying to get Tammy J to be afraid. And even Tammy J, all right, she was worried about sending it to me. I say, you don't have to worry about shit. It's your email. And not only that, she gave you a cease and desist on something you haven't done. All right?
Right.
It's
what is she afraid of? Because it's coming off as she has something that she's desperately hiding.
Exactly.
Because why else would you react so drastically when nothing has even been said about you? Tammy hadn't said anything to us on the stream or off the stream.
And quite frankly, you keep poking the bear, and I tell you what you're going to end up doing. You're going to start encouraging, all right, Tammy J. That's what you're going to start doing. All right. You're going to embolden her to go, listen, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. All right. You are going to push her to the point where she's going to talk more and more if she wants to because she can. You don't control Tammy J. All right? I'll tell you that right now. This cease and desist is bullshit. All right? And I'll call Fleabag out on it right now. Sue her. I'm right here for it. Go ahead and sue her if that's what you want to do. You're going to find yourself screwed. All right, just like your friend Lips, who's facing bankruptcy. All right, taking all of your information from Paint Chips. All right, yeah, he's a great lawyer. Yeah, he's wonderful. He's delightful. Yeah, no, keep doing what you do. All right, keep picking on my friends. All right, and quite
Keep
frankly,
taking advice from those lawyers over there. See how good they did for Lynette?
yeah, how good are they doing? They raised money to put her into bankruptcy. They killed it.
Actually, she helped.
Yes, she helped put her into bankruptcy. All right, that's what she did. She raised money. You remember Bruce came out and he said, listen, we got a firm. They're going to handle all this. We're raising money for this firm. It's a big firm. And what happened? No, it was Saran Wrap putting her in bankruptcy.
Gonna handle the lawsuits, the Fed and the state cases.
All of them.
And then they filed bankruptcy instead. Used the money that they raised for something else and used it for that.
I would be freaking embarrassed. I would be
Another
embarrassed.
example of misappropriating funds, in my opinion, and I'm entitled to have it.
I'm entitled to have it. I'm entitled to have it. Hey, the funny part is FLEASA believes in her own puar. Darn right she does. She believes it. She's going to go on her show tomorrow and talk about Just J-Hip violated his cease and desist. Yeah, the one I didn't take seriously and laughed and laughed and laughed about. Yeah, I didn't give a shit. All right, I did not care. I am not worried about Fleabag, all right, and her BS. I don't care. Thank you, NTM. Hey, we're already at 1.9 giveaways. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Let me see here. Well, actually, now we're at 2 giveaways. Hey, what's up? Gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you. Hey, what's up? If you get one of those, hey, what's up? They work hard for the money we like. Hey, what's up? And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Squad Pump to move into the house across the street from you. Well, yeah,
I don't think that's a positive.
Yeah, probably not. Now, you can imagine, though. Could you imagine? She goes on midnight. Now, remember, we finish up our people watch and she starts her show. She is screaming and yelling at Tammy J. Could you imagine living next to that?
No.
Just screaming like nuts in her garage at Tammy J because she hung out with someone she didn't want her to hang out with. Odd move. All right. I wouldn't like to live next to that 573 of you here now. If you tickle that like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. And by the way, you know, she was over there saying, thank you. Hey, what's up? She was over there saying, Fleabag. She's like, oh, you can just tell Tug's just itching to get her on the show. Tammy J doesn't want to be on the shows. She doesn't want to, but you know what she does like to do? She does like to hang out with Just J-Hip because, well, she's like my friend, you know, and Chup, and because we're nice and funny and it's our gig over here. And I don't know what the problem is, but apparently, oh no, Tug's just itching for it and she's going to do it for the money. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. But, well, she goes on and says, this restriction, now she's restricted, also applies to the contents of this cease and desist letter itself. You are not authorized. Did I read this portion? You're not authorized to share, forward, discuss, publish, post, screenshot, stream, or otherwise disclose this letter or its contents to any third party except your own attorney. All right. Now, you are hereby placed on notice that the unauthorized disclosure of private, confidential, personal business, or channel related information may expose you to civil liability under Florida law. Yes, Florida recognizes a claim for public disclosure of private facts where there is a publication of private facts that would be offensive to a reasonable person and are not legitimate public concern. This is public concern. You issued her a cease and desist letter. You just made it public, dummy. That's what you just did. You made it public by sending it to her. All right? That's all I can tell you. You made it public. Sister Self says, and the people that fall Fleabag, why is it all people covering what the hell's case? They all have come up with the same opinions when reading court documents. Think about it. The people that follow the Fleabag. You know, that's the thing. She is over there blasting her blubber hole over there at Tammy J, trying to intimidate her. That is what she is doing. All right. I'm not sitting over here being a bad guy. All right. I'm not doing this. She accused me the other day of Jeremy Hill sent him, some sort of FOIA requested shit, and he shared it live on his show. Did I do that?
No.
No. She didn't vet her shit, but she accused me of it.
I laughed my ass off when she said that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was very serious. I mean, it was a 911 call that she had, and they made it very clear that they were going to send Roscoe Pico Train out to check on her house with Flash and possibly Boss Hog. And yes, we had a wonderful show. All right, but apparently, because she saw a thumbnail, all right, that said, Jeremy Hill sends just J Hip important FOIA. All of a sudden, it's a thing.
And you prove that there's a conspiracy because you said Jeremy sent them to you. I'm like, what an idiot she is.
Does she not understand? Did she not watch the disclaimer? This is a satire and parody show. This is my gig, man. All right, it's a comedy show. You should try entertainment for a change. I thought that's why she did this. I thought she was in the entertainment business with the PR, and I don't know why you're involved, Roz. I don't know. You're all involved, Roz. But yeah, I don't know when she started to think that. I thought she did an entertainment show or something with the celebrities, and yeah, I guess she kind of taken a pass on that. Thank you, Sister Sal. Thank you for the 20, my friend.
Someone just made a comment of something that I've been saying for the last couple days.
Mm-hmm.
This new lawsuit business of hers, it's kind of funny how as soon as Fed 2 gets dismissed, Jeremy hasn't been giving her the time of day. And so she's got nothing to work with over there. So now all of a sudden this new I'm going to sue everybody thing starts up. Sounds pretty polymoppy to me.
It does sound quite polymoppy. Sounds like somebody needs some content for their show that they do on Jeremy Hills and everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 4 or 5 days a week. Where I don't do that. No, you get 3 out of my 8 streams a week. Sorry, kids. You're not as important to me as you may or may not think. But thank you, Auntie M, because Rosalind Duke is awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Well, back to this. Like I said, I told Tammy J because I hadn't redacted stuff yet, but I told her I wasn't going to pull it up, but I am reading it. All right. Now, all right, here we go. You are further placed on notice that Florida law protects confidential business information, trade secrets from actual or threatened misappropriation to the extent you possess or have access any non-public business information, backstage information, channel strategy, internal communications, financial information, passwords, account information, unpublished content plans, contact lists, private messages, team communications, or other information deriving value from not being generally known. Any unauthorized disclosure or use may constitute misappropriation. Oh, and by the way, actual or threatened misappropriation may be enjoined and damages may be available. In appropriation cases, attorney's fees may also be recoverable or willful and malicious appropriation. So, if she shares anything with just J-Hip that Fleabag doesn't like, oh, all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose because, my God, Fleabag said so. All right. Well, if you only knew what I knew, FLEASA, if you did. If your communications are part of a continuing pattern intended to harass, intimidate, embarrass, retaliate, interfere with my business, damage my relationships, or feed a coordinated online attack, that conduct may also implicate Florida stalking and cyber stalking laws. So, once again, now, if she contacts just J-Hip at all or has any communications with her, she might be in the shit now. She's in it now. Oh, boy. Based on, just what Fleabag thinks, yep, it might implicate you. Yes, Florida defines harass as a course of conduct directed at a specific person that causes substantial emotional distress to serve no legitimate purpose. What was your legitimate purpose of sending this over to over to Tammy J? What was your legitimate purpose? She hasn't done shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
What was your legitimate purpose? Because quite frankly, it sounds like you're doing the thing you're accusing her of possibly doing. I believe you're causing the emotional distress, and it does serve no legitimate purpose. All right, but hey, thanks for playing the game, Fleabag. You suck at this game. You should get better at it. Work harder. All right. Do something. Research something. I'm sorry that Tammy J had to do all the damn research on the Just J-Hip show because you're too lazy to do it. Because you were too lazy to vet your shit. Because all you would do is read notes and assume it to be true. And, that's her gig over there. Have you noticed that? Her gig is, well, I can't be in trouble. I'm reading the notes of what's being said, and therefore, maybe I get it wrong, but that's okay because I'm just reading the notes of what's sent to me. So therefore, I have no culpability because I didn't actually watch the show. Yeah, so I'm too lazy to do any of my own research. So therefore, I'm not responsible for shit. This is her game. This is her plan here of saying I'm not responsible because I didn't watch it myself. It was sent to me and I'm repeating what was said. So if I get it wrong, well, that's okay. Because, I didn't know it to be not true. All right.
She's full of shit is what she is.
Exactly. LP launched her war with Jeremy. With Jeremy Hills, you met your match because her bag of low-life dirty tricks has worked for her before, and FLEASA does the same. No, these people are scammers. That's what they're doing, all right? And they are trying to intimidate Tammy J, all right? Because Tammy J hasn't done a damn thing to them, but they're just afraid she might say something, And trust me.
Yeah, and if Lisa hasn't done anything wrong, what could Tammy possibly ever say?
Exactly. If she hasn't done anything wrong, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this dumb broad, she's over there just attacking her, telling her to F right off, calling her all the names under the book, all right, just because. All right, just because things didn't go well. And I'll be honest with you, Fleabag, keep it up. I'm about 2 seconds away from stealing Squirt Dump away from you. No, I'm not doing it. You can keep Squirt Dump. Yeah. Even TJ says, I got nothing. I haven't done anything. I got nothing. What do they want from me? But no, well, I know what they want from you. They want a storyline. They want to attack because you wanted to have fun. That's what they want. They want a storyline for money. That's what they want. They want to try and, you know what? That's the thing. They want to try and profit off of your story by making up things. They went out to say, or suggest, I will say, that you had all these other aliases, but we're going to have to check them out and vet our shit. But we'll go ahead and just, allude to that might be the thing. All right, without, but we'll get back to that later. All right. Yeah, Tammy says, I'm not a story, and you shouldn't have to be one, but they have to make you one. All right. Because they don't have anything else. All right. I tell you, it's embarrassing for me to watch what they've done to you. And I tell you what, if they keep it up, keep pushing it, Tammy J will tell her story whenever she wants to, and she has a place right here on a very friendly channel who's friends with everybody, who doesn't do anything. All right. And no, she's more than welcome to come over here whenever she wants and tell her story, should she need to. But I tell you what, the cease and desist is bullshit. All right, that's what this is. All right, well, let's see. She's also been you are also warned not to interfere with my business channel, contracts, prospective business relationships, audience relationships, advertisers, collaborators, guests, team members, platform relationships, or professional opportunities. Florida law recognizes claims for tortious interference where a defendant knowingly or unjustifiably interferes with an existing or prospective business relationship and causes damage. She's not a defendant, dummy. She hasn't done anything to you. You sent her a cease and desist without doing anything. She's not a defendant. This is stupid. This is stupid AI. You messed up on this one. You fucked up. All right, it's dumb. Accordingly, you are directed to immediately cease all disclosures, discussions, transmissions, publications, screenshots, reposts, summaries, or commentary concerning me, my husband, my personal life, my business channel, my team, private communications, backstage matters, or related parties. So she cannot comment on Fleabag, but she can tell her to F off for 2 hours a night on Friday and Saturday night. She can do that. But oh, Lord knows, Tammy J, don't say a damn word or Fleabag's got you by the balls, because apparently she's got everybody by the balls. This is what she says to Tammy J. She can tell you to F right off, call you a traitor, treat you like shit, but you can't say a damn word about her. She's going to sue you. Screw you, Fleabag. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, and you should know it. You should know it. All right? You should be embarrassed for even sending this damn thing out. It's embarrassing. All right? And I understand that you're kind of like a lawyer. All right? I get it. All right? But you're a very dumb one. You're a very dumb one. Cease all direct and indirect communications about these matters with Jeremy Hales. What the hell's Martha Risk, Deanna West, just J Hip, yes, and the umbrella guy Rosalind Duke or any third party. So she can't have any direct or indirect communications about these matters with anybody else. Oh, yep, you're forbidden. Can't talk to us. Can't talk to us. Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. That's against the law. But hey, she can talk about you all she wants. Of course, of course. You have to preserve all documents, messages, emails, text, DMs, screenshots, recordings, notes, files, metadata, platform messages, deleted messages, logs, cloud files, and communications relating to me, my husband, my business channel, my team, or any third parties listed above. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm sure she's not deleting anything. Preserve all communications concerning this letter and your receipt of this demand. She does not have to save your damn email. You sent the email. You have it, dummy. She does not have to save your email. All right? Screw you, my friends. All right? You have the email. You sent it. She don't need to save it. All right, but you do you, boo. All right, this is not a requirement. Confirm in writing by date within 5 business days that you will comply with this demand. How about a very solid, structured fuck you? All right, how about that? Because that's what you gave her. You gave her a solid fuck you. How about she gives you a solid fuck you right back? All right, screw you. This is dumb. It's bullying, and that's the tactic she uses. And I would say this if I was Tammy J. My answer to Fleabag would be fuck you, because that's what she gave her and then said, don't talk about me at all. If you talk about me, screw you. All right. If you talk about me, I'm suing you, but fuck you. You harmed a family. She didn't do shit. All right. That's the bullshit. Because she went and said that she was harming John Crick, Elemental B, and Harley Grace because she came on a show and then sent her a cease and desist and threatened her when she didn't do a damn thing. Yeah, that would be my answer to her. I get it, Tammy. Lurker mode engaged. No, I get it. But no, at the same time, that would be my answer is fuck you because that's what they gave you. They gave you 4 hours, 2 hours on Friday, 2 hours on Saturday. A fuck you, Tammy J. That's what they gave you. All right. How about a Tammy J having fun? Damn right, Mama Bear Leah. Damn right.
That's not allowed, Mama Bear Leah.
Nope, damn, not allowed. Nope, she can't have fun. Thank you, Mom Bear Leah. I'm sorry I'm passionate today. I do fun stuff.
Yeah, it really pisses us off.
I'm just in a not a foul mood over this. It's just so stupid. Now it says this is a litigation hold notice. You must not delete, alter, conceal, destroy, wipe, override, clean up any potentially
Too
relevant
late.
document.
What if it's already gone?
Oh yeah, we didn't
What
read
if it was
that
gone
far.
before she got this? Oh, that's too bad.
Relevant documents, messages, files, recordings, screenshots, metadata, electronic communication, spoilage of evidence will result in court sanctions, adverse interferences, monetary penalties, and other remedies. Okay. Nothing in this letter should be construed as a waiver of any rights, claims, remedies, privileges, or causes of action, all of which are expressly reserved. This letter is not a complete statement of the facts of the law. Well, yeah, we know that. And it is not an exhaustive statement of my rights. I reserve the right to seek injunctive relief, damages, attorney's fees, costs, and any other available relief under Florida law, or any applicable agreement or common law duty. Govern yourself accordingly. Yeah, and then she copies on. All right, let's see. You got Kedzie, the felon, Luthman, the felon. I don't know who Rips or Dean is, but, well, I don't know. My guess is probably not great.
Right, Ross?
Still waiting on my investigation by CPS, 8 months and counting. It's all bullshit. These people are all bullshit.
Or I thought you guys were getting in a whole bunch of trouble because you shut down a school. What happened to that?
Yeah. What happened to that? I got to do a little palate cleanser. And Tammy, you know, I talked to Tammy about this before the show. All right, I did. And because she was like, I don't know, Jay, can I send it to you? I was like, Tammy, yes, you can send it to me. It's your email. This is your email. Okay, you can send me anything you want. It's your email. You received it. All right. If this wasn't something that was supposed to be shared, okay, a court would have ordered that it wasn't supposed to be shared. Okay. No, it's an email. It can be shared with anybody. That's how this works. Fleabag doesn't get it because she wants to intimidate and bully you. Jay's invitation to have fun made Tammy a target. It's not only trying to intimidate her, she's trying to intimidate and control you, Jay. Flea's pathetic. And that's the thing. She thought if she attacked Tammy J, that just J Hip would back away to protect Tammy J. No, I won't do that. I'll protect Tammy J legally. All right. She has nothing to worry about. I'll be just fine. She'll be just fine because what she just put in, this cease and desist, is bullshit. It's bullying and it's intimidation tactics because she sent it without her ever doing anything wrong. All right. Thank you, Puzzler. I appreciate it, my friend. Now, there's 591 of you here, closing in on 600 of you fine folks. And I will tell you this. I have a feeling we will hear more from Tammy J in the future. Maybe not.
Everybody in the chat keeps saying that Tammy should send the same cease and assist back to Lisa and see if she stops her shit.
Yeah, damn right. That's exactly what she should do. She should send a cease and desist to her, sitting around telling her to F off, for 2 hours a damn night. Yeah, you should get a cease and desist.
Because unlike her, Tammy hasn't said a word, but she has been.
Exactly.
She's been running her pie hole 100 miles an hour over there.
Darn right. And finally, I can have 598 here. Thank you, my friends. And no, I will have more coming from Tammy J, of course. And once again, remind you all, she's one of my best buds. I've known her since I was 4. My best bud. All right. And I implanted her in this thing as a mole.
You guys have matching tattoos, don't you?
We have matching tattoos. Yep.
Matching tramp stamps.
Yep, we do. I even have a tramp stamp. Mine says TJ, and hers on it says just J. Yep, that's what we do. We have the matching. I do need a pallet cleanser here, and I do have a FLEACAP and some other stuff, but I do need to. I need to step away for a little pallet cleanser just to, you know me. Let's see here. Little in the Clouds. Oh no, this was French Psycho in the Clouds. I think combo work. Oh, bye Venom. Let's see. I got the sound up. Here we go.
Come along with me, take a walk, you'll see. There's a world we miss when we rush to be. Slow it down, just breathe it in. Let the quiet settle in your skin. Look around, don't pass it by. There's a whole world right before your eyes. Come along with me, let's take a walk and see all the beauty there can be. Flowers in bloom, every shape and kind. Different colors calm your mind. Take a moment, breathe it in slow. Feel the peace begin to grow. Come along, just breathe it in. Let a little calm begin.
People, it's time to wake the fuck up because we've been...
Sorry about that. Oh, it took me a second to get back. I left some notes in the other room. You still here, Chop Chop?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Give me 1 second. There's French Psycho, put that out there. That was one little thing I had. I got some other stuff too that we will share. Things, I will point this out, and this is just for fun. Things did go a little bad for, it did go a little bad for Ray down there in Florida. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh, no. Really? Or are you being funny?
No, I'm just bad news. Bad news.
I
Did
hope
go,
not.
Clark Stark was on the move. Well, as you can see, he forgot to take his sunscreen. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. So she gave him a peen rock to make him feel better. It's just for healing properties. Just rub it. Yes. So, she did give him a peen rock. As you can see, Clark's in the background. All right. Keeping an eye on things, of course. So yeah, she did give him a peen rock, so that's pretty good. Now you can see Jay has moved up a little bit on the list of her targets there. There's Jeremy and George and Shizzy, Megan, Tug, and Jay. I think I'm ahead of Shizzy now. I think this is an old one because I think I've moved up on the list. I think I have. I think I've moved up on the list there. And you've heard about this Megan Fox character.
Yeah, I know Megan.
Yeah. Well, she's been sticking it to just J Hip lately. As you
Sounds
can
fun.
see, well, keto brains, focus, clarity, energy on demand, just J hip. I don't use keto brains, but Megan Fox does use keto brains. All day energy, sharp focus, keto power. Change your brain, change your life. But see,
Yeah, look how good she looks.
I know, and I got low energy because of my brain fog. I got no focus, of course. Terrible for just J hip. It's terrible for just J hip, of course. That's not good. You know, Miyagi's been putting out some stuff. You heard about this Miyagi character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's my wife, you know. Well, one of them.
Apparently.
I mean, best
Apparently you're collecting them now.
best I can tell, it appears. Let me see. Well,
Who would have thunk?
I wouldn't have thought this either, but apparently,
We were surprised you had one wife, much less two.
well, apparently, you know, and you know, if you're gonna pick on TJ, just J Hip isn't gonna allow that, nor is Miyagi. No, not at all. Not at all.
Thank you, superhero.
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens of flight. Pens of flight. One shot mind. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. Tammy J. No ticket hero.
Oh, yeah, our very own TJ, I guess. Well,
I've got this sealed up tight. Thank you, superhero.
Pages flip.
well, there you go, TJ, taking care of some business over there because, quite frankly, just J Hip. Not going to let down my TJ. My TJ.
What about the other one? Isn't there two?
Is there two?
I think there's two. I saw two.
Let me go look. Oh, we got. Oh, is it the Who's in a Pickle Jar?
Yeah.
Well, let me play this one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's that one. Hey, Janice member for 13 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Let me see here. Did I share it? No, not yet. Let's see here. What screen am I on? This one here. Oh, here we go.
Hey, FLEASA. FLEASA. You're saying Tammy J is in a bit of a pickle? I think not. The only one in a pickle here would be you. Wouldn't you say? Uru. Hey, FLEASA.
Yep, yeah, apparently Tammy J's in quite the pickle because just J Hip put her in the pickle. TJ, I put you in a pickle. I put you in a pickle. It's pickle time. Oh, it's a good thing that TJ likes pickles. I do know that. I know TJ likes a pickle, if I remember correctly. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She said I like pickles.
Yes. Let me see. Where was
Give you a pickle for a nickel.
All right, and then we got to get to one more thing here. You know,
You never saw that documentary, Jay?
No, I didn't see that documentary.
Oh, it's about this group of kids. They have like a little gang in their neighborhood, but they're like little kids. And they have a tree house, and they have a little dog with like a patch over his eye. And they have one kid that has like a cowlick, and he has a piece of hair sticking up in the back of his head.
Oh, I didn't see that one yet. I
think it's called Little Rascals.
Well, you know, I always like to share a little Little Rascals. Okay, yeah, now I got it. I always like to share a little shizzy before we hop into a FLEACAP here in just a little bit, a little shizzy with I write as a journalist, okay? Yes, just a little bit of this, and then of course we're gonna do our FLEACAP, and then I will send you over to the Cooper Hooper Pooper Scooper. All right, who's not being threatened with the lawsuit just yet, but of course, no, we're gonna threaten someone else with the lawsuit who hasn't done a goddamn thing to you. All right, but yeah, it's always gonna work out well. Actually, I think Tammy J should probably go get a protective order against these people. All right, quite frankly, seems quite threatening. All right, seems like bullying tactics. One might,
Rogue.
hey, Rogue, yeah, one might even say it's tortious interference. I don't know. Everything's torches. They talked about my loofah-mobile. Yeah. It's freaking weird, dude. Yeah, we can say that. Yeah, your loofah-mobile's weird, you weirdo. All right?
Yeah. And she knows it's weird because she was embarrassed when the police were there.
I know. Like, it's always a joke when anyone else is around. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Ah, here we go. We got this here.
Do you deny that there was coordination between lawyers, litigants, influencers, amplifiers, and social media actors concerning Loofman? If you deny it, how do you reconcile that denial with Hales' own public on-air admission? If you do not deny it, explain the scope, purpose, and legitimacy of that coordination. Do you deny that legal process, threatened legal process, platform reporting tools, privacy or copyright complaints, impersonation tactics, or manufactured evidence were used as part of a broader pressure campaign against Loofman? Do you deny that false accusations about Loofman were amplified with knowledge of falsity, reckless disregard for truth, or deliberate avoidance of the truth? Do you deny the existence of what I have described as the Jeremy Hales media ecosystem, a loose but coordinated network of litigants, lawyers, online personalities, sock puppets, and narrative enforcers working across litigation and media platforms to destroy targets by mixing legal process, public smear, and algorithmic amplification? If your position is that the filing is false, then identify precisely what is false. If your position is that your conduct was lawful and ethical, explain why. If your position is that your communications were innocent, produce the context that makes them innocent. Blanket denials and loyally non-answers will be reported as such. Silence will also be reported. So, your refusal to answer direct questions about admitted communications. Please provide your response immediately and indicate whether your response is on the record, on background, or off the record, absent an explicit agreement otherwise. I will treat any responses on the record and suitable for publication. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Good morning, paint chips! TLDR! I hope this message finds you well. This was a very long message, and I could not read the whole thing. I do remember when you and your husband were messaging random people on X, and I found it funny. The "Who is George?" comment was amazing from your hubby. I had to follow it, of course, because it was hilarious at how stupid you all were also. You and your partner were having back and forths with Amaya Kahan, Mary Lincolns, Megan Faux Pox, and Secret. Remember when you were trying to make the hashtags work? That was hilarious. What an amazing story to tell, along with all of your disgusting memes and idiocracy. So thank you for inviting me to the show. I am sure this piece will be hard-hitting and probably remind you of your days in prison. I bet 20, 30 people will view it, and it will take off and launch your career. I have to go now and continue with my untalented show. Keep it up, though. I liked your show with the gay bare knuckler. That was cool. What a draw to bring in for an interview. All the best.
JJH. Hey, J Hipster.
Do you still need that loan for your AIDS medication?
When did you stop having unprotected gay sex? I hope you can get the help you need.
Yet another faded into obscurity and carted off to the island of irrelevance. Removed by YouTube and dumped into the bin where bad ideas go to rot. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. The flounce was inevitable, the obscurity was deserved, and the silence is already an improvement. All the best. Shizzy Whiz Nut.
Well, there you have it, little Shizzy Whiz Nut. His show was on fire last night. Did you see his show last night? Oh, lost Chop Chop.
No, I didn't get to see Shizzy's last night.
Oh,
I was
he
too
had
tired.
some-
I fell asleep.
He had some good music to add, of course, once again, adding to, taking the transcripts to music. And, oh, he did a wonderful, wonderful job. Go check out Shizzy Whiznut. I usually can't catch him live, but I do try to always catch the replay, of course. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to set up a redirect over here, as I always do. And then we are going to do a FLEACAP over here of their wonderful show last night. It was really, really good, riveting stuff over there, over on their hate show over there of Tammy J. Where apparently all they do is hate on Tammy J for some reason now. But I do want to thank, actually, I am going to say this now. I do want to thank Tammy J. All right, because quite frankly, I know it's scary. I know you can get worried. I know it can be hard to deal with. And I know when you're being bullied and treated a certain way that you really have to put a lot of trust into people, and that can be scary. I don't, I mean, I know that, I know TJ very, very well. I've known her since I was 4. But at the same time, I know you don't know Ketchup very well or anyone else. But you're putting a lot of faith in people that are saying, I've got your back, TJ. And all you did was come on and have fun with us. And I appreciate you doing that. I really, really do. I appreciate that. You didn't have to, but we thought you were cool and we just wanted to hang out with you. And I believe you said the same thing. I think you said, well, we just think you're cool. You're pretty fun to hang out with too. And that's really all it comes down to, is we don't have to agree on everything, but we can still hang out and have fun, have a laugh, enjoy life, and do that thing. All right. Terry Bear says, this is a fun channel. Well, thank you, Terry Bear.
It's just intimidation, Walrus Hunter. That's what this is all about.
And no, I will not let my friend be intimidated at all. And she will be well taken care of. All right. She doesn't have a damn thing to worry about. And no, I'm glad that, I asked her if she would send me her cease and desist. And she's like, I don't know, Jay. Am I going to get in trouble? And I said, no, TJ. I said, these are your emails. All right. They were sent to you. You now own them. These are your emails. She has no control over your email. All right. Don't think that she can control your emails. That's not how this works. All right. And quite frankly, that was dumb to send you a cease and desist on something you hadn't even done yet. All right. That's not how this works. I got to read.
Look at Happy. Look, Happy said something nice about you.
No, we love our JJ idiot. Yes, yes, we do. And I love all of you. All of you, as we did reach up today. We got up to 600 live viewers here. And thank you, Kim Dobbs and Dodds and Janice and B member for 13 months and
Please
12
hit the like button.
Yes, do.
We have 390 likes. We can at least get up to 400. Come
What?
on.
What? We only have 390.
Yeah.
What? This is terrible. It's terrible, I say.
I know.
Tickle that like button for Just J Hip and Ketchup. I appreciate all of you and the 2.7 giveaways that we got to today. Thank you, my friends. You're wonderful. Thank you for always giving, supporting the show. Do like, subscribe, share if you haven't already subbed. Do sub, do subscribe to the show and share it out there for anyone out there. I also appreciate it. I know Tug shot this one out there because I told him, I said, I got some stuff today. I've got some stuff. Hi, Denise Ricard. And I said, so please, please share it out there. And Tug certainly did as well. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for helping grow the channel and helping us continue to do what we do. And that's just supporting our friends, having fun, and making lighthearted humor at, well, people doing dumb stuff on the internet. Let's have a fleet cap. Let's have a fleet cap here. Here we go. Here we go. And now we're going to do a little bit of a fleet cap. We're going to do a fleet cap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a flea cap, and we're going to cover the Fleabag show with flea cap, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful flea cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful flea cap. A wonderful, wonderful flea cap is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy flea cap. Thank you very much. Hello. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. You know, today was easy. You know, it's just chilling. You know, did some cleaning. But no, tonight should be a good show. We're going to have Richard on. All right, we're going to have Slobby and Paint Chips on. Paint Chips, you know, he's going to be explaining his filing. That should be very exciting, explaining that. You know, let's see. Hi, everyone. Tricky G, Titty Mouthwash, Scummy Scum Mouth. How are all of you fine people? I don't see Mo yet, but let's see. Strictly. And, you know, oh, by the way, it's hard to keep up with because I'm here by myself. It's hard to keep up with the flow of the show because I'm just here by myself right now. Gabe's probably sleeping. I don't know. Squat Pump somewhere around. I don't know. We'll have to look for Squirt Dump, of course. She's somewhere around here, but, you know, it's just hard to keep up with. But it's my birthday week, you know, September 16th, Doug, the 16th. Tug, it's on the 16th of May. Get it right, vet your shit. On Saturday of my birthday month. All right, so we got that. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, apparently George went in, let's say, air quotes, a mental health break. Air quotes. That's so funny. But I'm glad. He's chilling with his stuff right now because we finally got him to stop hurting people. We got him to start hurting people. He did his show tonight, boring as hell. Couldn't even hit 3,000 or 4,000 viewers. All right, he's barely making it. All right, he's talking about biblical women stuff over there. Yeah. Sorry, but he's over there talking about that. I tell you, he's looking a little scruffy, you know, but it's because he's alone. All right, so he's looking all scruffy over there. I tell you, but he said George needs a break. Well, I tell you what, it's supposed to be George's birthday. So, you know, just in honor of George, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for George. Apparently, it looks like probably left Germ. Yes, where is George? Where is George? She seems to be gone. All right, now Fed 2's done. So after that, I think what happened is, with the sheriff's report, she's gone. She's gone. She saw that, I think it's the thoughts of her getting arrested. Arrested is probably what did her in. That's probably why she ran away, because it's the whole idea of her getting arrested, And so it pulls in AA over there. Sorry, AA over there. And, I'll just tell you. All right. He did pull an upsie. He pulled an upsie. Yes, he did pull an upsie. Because did you notice his camera panned off stream a little bit and the Elvis stuff is gone. All right, now whether she packed it up or he did it for, I don't know. But he's a dick like that. And that's the stuff he does. He'll just pack up her shit and throw her out when he wants to. He's always done that. So, yeah, that's one of the things that he should be worried. And she should be worried as well, because she's in quite the pickle. She's in quite the pickle, and she may have to tell the truth. I gave her a way out a long time ago. I gave her a way out, and she didn't want to take my way out. Now she's implicated in it all. All right? Sorry, I drink of water. Hang on. But I tell you this much. You can watch whatever you want over here. All right, I'm going to say that. Anyone can watch whatever they want. Just don't trash us. If you're trashing my channel and you're out there watching whatever you want that I told you to go watch, but then you're trashing the channel by saying nothing, well, I tell you right now, you'll be held responsible. Oh, yeah, you will. Oh, yeah, you will. All right, and you're talking about, and he's over there talking about women. He has a problem with women. That's his gig. He has a problem with women. All right? And that's the thing. And then he said, oh, this was rich, that he's too forgiving? Huh? He's too forgiving? Yeah, try that one again. All right, but now speaking of cease and desist now, all right? Did Richard write the cease and desist? He'll be on to answer those questions. All right, but listen, I don't feel bad. You're right, chat. I don't feel bad for George. I tried to give her a way out. I did. And the sheriff, I didn't even have to do anything. I went to the sheriff and I showed him my shit. I showed him my shit. And the sheriff's like, this is cyber harassment is what they said immediately. And they asked me, do you want to prosecute? I said, to the fullest extent of the law, all three of them, Deanna, George, and Jeremy Hales. And that's why George left, because she got word of it. She got word of it. All right, and I said, I'm prosecuting. All right, let me tell you something. Honey. All I know is Germ, he's afraid of its warriors. He's afraid of these warriors over here. That's what he's doing. Now, back to the cease and desist. Let me tell you something. You think you're going to share any of this stuff? I got to tell you this. Hey, I'm here. Oh, hey, Slabby, what are you doing? Well, I was just making some sriracha. Some sriracha, just have some sriracha here. What did I miss? Well, we were going over. Well, you didn't miss much. No, I was saying, what did Jeremy say? Because I don't watch his show. Well, yeah, I'm done with the recap. Does that solve it for you? Oh, so it was one of those, huh? Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, so back to the recap of the drum show again for Slobby, who showed up 15 minutes late to give me the opportunity to share the exact same thing I just said again. So Germ shows up, right? And he's by himself again. Oh, so George is gone. Yep, George is gone. And then I'm going to fast forward 15 minutes while she retells the same story to Slobby that she just ran through with all of us the first time because Slobby couldn't show up on time. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. Back to the cease and desist, all right? And I'll tell you all right, all of you, when it comes to Tammy J, and you know, when Just J Hip, he already broke his cease and desist orders. All right, Tug said the cease and desist is harassment. That's what he said. And they've all already broke it. What the hell? What the hell is this harassment? Getting a cease and desist is harassment? It was a warning, you idiot. He's an idiot. He is such an idiot. Well, yeah. And now that cease and desist, that's a warning. That's a warning. And if you do everything it says, you know, if you don't do everything it says, you're going to get sued. You're going to get sued. And Tammy, I will just say to you, you should probably go talk to a lawyer. All right, get a little advice. All right, you should talk to a lawyer because a lawyer will tell her what she can and can't say. All right, and they were saying it's a threat to Tammy. No, it's not a threat. It's a promise, Tammy J. All right, it's a promise, and you are not supposed to send a copy of that cease and desist to people. All right, it says so right on there. And you know that. And you know that. You send that to anybody. And I swear to God, you're going to find yourself in a lawsuit. You and Jay are trying to keep her. Tug and Jay are trying to, to keep her out of this stream. All right, Tug and Jay. It's coordinated effort. All right. Guess what? Then Tug's over there saying that I was trying to call her a mole? No, I said she could be a mole. Tug, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. I did not say she's a mole. No. Jay said he knew her since he was 4 years old. All right? He put her in this pickle, and she's a huge idiot. Of all of them walking into all of this, all right? Guess what? You're the dummy. You're the idiot who walked into this, all right, if you're going to believe Just J Hip. Because J Hip, he put you in a pickle. All right? Whether you like him or not, you're in the pickles, Tammy J. That is for sure. All right? And guess what? She's saying that she feels betrayed? Yeah, no. I'm betrayed. Do you think you're betrayed, Slobby? I don't feel betrayed. She showed her true colors, and the thing is, I don't care. She's worthless. She's a worthless person, and that's the thing. I just won't ever talk to her anymore because she's so worthless. Well, yeah, and then she's always saying that she started the shut up thing. She started it. No, that's not true. That all started with Kendra because the OF started it. She started with the shut up Slobby, and she's what is she trying to take credit for that? That was before Germ or her or anyone was ever around. That was before the app. Yeah, and then after that, it moved on to someone else, and it wasn't TJ, but we let her run with it. Because that's cool. We didn't care, but she didn't start nothing. All right. But I would say this to Tammy. I would definitely talk to a lawyer because you could be in a big thing that could just be a little thing, but you could be a big thing. Well, I know she should talk to a lawyer, but I know she ain't got one. All right. Guess what? I'm for real. All right. And I can go at you. You can name call tit for tat and tat for tits. All right, what's the name calling? I don't care. She can tit for tat, tats for tits me all you want. All these channels can tat for tits and tits for tats. They can all do that. Of course they can. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. But I tell you what, I'm putting their lies out there. And it's untrue. And they are lying in the destinations. All right? Name one thing I lied about. Name one thing I've ever lied about. Because all I do is I get information sent to me, and then, of course, I report on it. And I may not always be right, but I didn't see it. So I don't knowingly say anything wrong. No, not knowingly say anything wrong, because I'm going off the notes that I got. So clearly, but when they do stuff, they know they're doing it wrong. Well, that's the thing. You just report on stuff and you just call out the lies. You know, I go on after they do. And I'm debunking the ass. Let me tell you something. Tug's talking about Mo talk. Well, guess what? That's because it's J Hip. And and guess what? If there's Mo talk, guess what? That means Tammy J, she set me up. And guess what? Tammy J, you can thank your new best friend for that. Your new little BFF. Go thank him for that. He set you up and you walked right into it based on his words that he said on his show. And he sounded like he was telling the truth. He didn't sound like he was joking. Very clear. Oh, hang on. Looks like Paint Chips is here. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I had a little tamale here. I had sriracha. If you're gonna have sriracha, you gotta make spicy. What'd you put on yours? Well, I put a little jalapeno in there and a little bit. Now, have you been listening to this, Paint Chips? Yeah, I've been listening to this. J Hip, he's a lightweight. He's just a shit stain and everything, and guess what? There's no reason to even think about him, talk about him, nothing. He's just a shit stain of the whole thing, but, I heard them talking about it. I really don't care. Well, what's up with you then? Well, I tell you, it's the last week of the farmer's market. So it's down at the farmer's market. Here too, it's the last week in the villages for the farmer's market, Well, I just want to say, you got to go check out the new Gay Bear Knuckler channel, because he's going to have a lot of new shorts there. All right, so now I want to talk a little bit about misinformation today on two-page order that I put out. In this service. All right, now the service was never completed, all right, and also we haven't even focused on the trial by combat yet. So clearly we have to focus on this. All right, and they never even asked me nicely. Now, Shocker was supposed to ask me nicely if I would accept service. He never did, so clearly the service has never been completed. All right, now listen here. One of the things is I'm going to tell you some truth. And over here on the 2L show, you get educated on 2 leads in the pond. You get educated over here, and that's what I'm here to do, give you an education. Let's talk about Rule 12B. All right, trial by combat, all right, and then there's also the service failure. That focuses all on Rule 12B. All right, and then we also have to focus on Rule 22A, which we haven't even gotten to yet, and that's going to focus on a lot of the other stuff. All right, also you have to focus on the fact that most of this is all related to Polymop. This is all related to Polymop, and that's what I took for in front of the judge. Now, with Rule 12, there are issues and also rules with Rule 4. Rule 4, very important. Now, you also have to look at, the Hales versus Luthman thing. All right, one of the things the judge hasn't even ruled on with trial by combat is one of the things we could do is we could go up and we could have a match, and we could get sponsors and beer promoters, and it could be a big thing. We can make a lot of money for a charity or something. And something tells me that Jeremy Hales probably needs a little bit of money. So there's a good chance that Jeremy Hales might participate in this, but he's too chicken to do so. But if he was a smart guy, he would want to do the trial by combat. We could do a paint, with the paint guns, or we could do jousting or something like that. And boy, this would be a huge event. Jeremy Hales versus Luthman. I mean, this would be a huge event. There would be clothing sponsors out there, and there would be beer sponsors. Man, it'd be one hell of a thing. Now, one of the things I wanted to focus on, though, today is if we look at Weinstein. All right, Weinstein, when I was in my first court case, he said that I was too insane and crazy, all right, to represent myself in court, because he said my understanding of the law was okay, but also I don't have an actual understanding of how the law works, because he also said that I'm an idiot. All right, basically, he said I have no understanding of the law. All right, now you look at Hinkle. Hinkle's basically doing the same thing, but is Hinkle actually Ray Finkel? I remember Ray Finkel from that movie with the Ace Ventura. Exactly. And that's where I got it. And it turns out that Hinkle might be related to Ray Finkel or the same person, but the whole thing still revolves around Polymop. Now let's focus on Dinesh. I want to talk about a little bit about child, I'm not sure I'm comfortable putting this stuff up. Trust me, it'll be okay. It's not going to get your channel taken down. No, you're going to be okay. Go ahead and put that up there. Yeah. Let's play a little Dinesh here. And we're going to talk about some child mutilation of, and this. Let's go ahead and let's talk about some child. Okay, now let's also talk about some sexual relationships between, well, let's move on to Bill Clinton and Epstein. And
Yep.
Chup, that's where I call it good with paint chips. I apologize, Tammy J. You couldn't have been a part of that wonderful, wonderful show. I'm sorry I ruined that for you. You weren't able to be a part of the wonderful show about the stuff.
It was horrible.
It was horrible. As was paint chips was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible. But you know what? It's the new direction of the show, apparently. New direction of the show is, well, we're going to go ahead and talk about child. Well, that's the new direction of the show that we're going to go in, I guess, is my understanding. Whoo, leg warmer lady, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. And also, Liquid Mama, member for 12 months. Thank you so much, my friend. The stats. Member for 2 months. Thank you, the stats. Yeah, they're gonna try to have paint chips on every single Sunday. That's gonna go well.
He's like, yeah, well, we'll see. I'll try. That's only gonna happen if he's got something to share. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
otherwise.
It's only about him. It's never about the show. It's just about him. And the stats gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you so much, the stats. If you get one of those things, the stats, they work hard for their money. We appreciate them. I hope you enjoyed our show today. I really hope you did. Thank you so much, the stats. And remember, we're clown losers over here, but we didn't run our entire show talking about Dinesh and child. And thank you, the stats. I hope you enjoyed the show. I will try and share more from Tammy J the best I can, my friend. I know a lot of you have sent me emails, messages, things like that I have not gotten back to, but quite frankly, I've been busy with, well, let's just say this stuff. All right, Fleabag started a deal. And, oh, by the way, remember when I started an hour late, Ketchup?
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday because I was so overwhelmed by the cease and desist?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, because I remember I started right on time. Once again, debunked. Yeah, no, I went on at 12:30, the normal time I go on. All right.
Every single Saturday.
Oh, wait, I was supposed to tell her when she lied. There you go. Number 1. Right there, dummy. You just lied. All right. That's your chit. Thank you, the stats, for gifting one more gifted membership. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Go check out Mr. Coop. Thank you, the stats. If you get that, thank them. And remember, we're clown losers over here, right? But we try our best. We really do. Sometimes, usually on Fridays. Oh, the stats gifted another Just J Hip gifted membership. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here for you, Tammy J, says Trash Panda. We're all here for Tammy J. Tammy J will be just fine. We'll make sure of it. Thank you, the stats, for another gifted membership. Thank you, my friend. And go check out Mr. Coop. I'm sure he's got something to say.
And Liquid Mama made a good point.
What's that?
Fleabag did bring up multiple times that Tammy J should come on the show.
Darn right she did. The stats. You're going to keep me on all day. The stats with another gifted Just Your Head membership.
Aww.
Thank you, the stats. I appreciate you if you get that. Thank the stats. Remember, we're clown losers over here, but We do try our best. We do share the truth, and we're nice to people, and we'd like to have fun. And I hope you had fun today. Thank you, the stats. I do have to go now. I do have to get ready for bed. I have to, go say hi to Mr. Coop. Tell Mr. Coop that you like him, that he's pretty cool, and that Just J Hip said hi. Thank you to the 500 plus, actually at one point in time, 600 people over here on the Just J Hip show. And I will cover more of Tammy J, all right, and her story as she sees fit, when she wants it covered, if she wants it covered. But I started with what I had today. Thank you, my friends. I will see you all in the future. Thank you. Thank you all. And as we always say when we end this show, Ketchup,
shut your ass.
Yeah, all the best. And stay friends and weird. Yeah. Hey, Sticky Widget. And shut your ass.
To BJ.